Hey, what's up guys? Jake the Lawn Kid here. Hope everybody is having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at, folks. Today we are talking the first lawn cut of the season. Now, this is going to be the professional edition. As you guys know, I run a lawn care business in Northwest Indiana. And before you ask, if you're looking just for lawn mowing, we don't do that. You have to be on a fertilization and weed control plan to do that. There is a reason for that, in that we don't want to track weeds or other diseases throughout the season into our treated lawns, which helps keep our chemical costs down. And on top of that, that's just the route that we're heading. And yeah, lots of potential in that business, and we're very happy to pursue that. But yeah, if you live in the Northwest Indiana area, you want to get on a lawn fertilization program, that is something we are more than willing to give you. We're doing a first cut of the lawn season here on a lawn that we fertilize and mow, and as you can see, she's looking beautiful. So what we're doing here to get started is we're going to go ahead and do some, first of the year type things. So as you'll see, I got some leaves in there. A couple things about the leaves here, where I come from here in Northwest Indiana. These leaves, I actually had to take out my big blower and stick it into the ground, because some of these leaves were so far deep down in there, and I actually had to work it out of the thatch layer just to get it on top of the lawn. So a lot of these leaves weren't even here when we started. So you pull up and you think, oh, okay, this will be an easy cut. But that couldn't be any further from the truth. Once I got to looking at the thatch layer in areas like the parkways where we have a lot of trees, that was like an HOA thing that they made us do, where we had to have trees planted. But fortunately enough, we don't have to replant those anymore. Took a blower to that thatch layer, stood up any grass that was laying over from the winter, and got the leaves out of there, and now we're just doing a first cut. So a couple things I want to point out. So this leaf cover isn't really bad, but if it was worse than this, like maybe about an inch thick and I couldn't see the grass, then I would definitely have to go over the lawn forward and back a couple of times to break down those leaves. But fortunately that wasn't the case. Just a simple double cut here like Trevor's doing. As you guys know, Trevor is my employee on the mow route, and he is off to the right track when it comes to striping a lawn. I couldn't be any more proud of him. He's showing me up right here, and I'm really, really proud of him. Took a little bit to get him there, but it just goes to show, guys, don't quit on your guys right away. Give them a little bit of time to prove themselves, and Trevor's been with me for a while. He's doing good here. So anyway, yeah, just a simple double cutting. This is my Toro Titan 54. It's a prosumer mower. Ideally, I'd like to have something that's full commercial at this point, because all my lawns are deep to cut because they're on the JTLK plan. That's not me bragging. It's just, that's how it is. The lawns are on my plan, and because of that, things get pretty deep pretty quick. Two-man mow crew seems to work for us. We get lawns done in, I want to say, 15 minutes to an hour. Right now, we're definitely around that hour range for the first cut here, because, we take a little extra time to blow out the beds, get the leaves in the lawn, and then go over them like Trevor just did here. We got a couple leaves in there, but no big deal. We'll get on those in a second. And while Trevor's doing that first striping of the season, I'm over here with the trimmer, just trying to get all of the stubborn leaves that are in the property line here under the fence. What happens is we have a lot of leaves around here, a lot of wind in the wintertime, and they land in areas where they shouldn't. In this case, that's under the fence here between our property and the neighbor's property. So one thing I'm doing with the trimmer that I generally wouldn't do any other time of the year is I'm just trying to wedge the line in there a little bit, make a little bit of a line so that I can actually dig some of those leaves that are hard to get out with the blower, so I can put them in the lawn, and then Trevor can go over after and mulch them up. So yeah, that's the idea here. Clean up, clean up, clean up for the first cut of the year. Then of course, while I'm doing that, Trevor's over here doing the nice striping, which I'm going to give you a close-up of here. And yeah, the two of us are just out here getting that first cut in, enjoying the blue skies, sunshine, and the green grass that accentuates it really, really well, which the JTLK plan will give you. Again, shameless plug here, because this lawn looks really good under our care. Here's another thing I like to do. So in areas where, again, maybe I missed with the blower, or there's a stubborn pile of leaves in a corner or under the deck like you're seeing here, I like to just take the trimmer and use it like a mulching blade and just break those leaves up and go over it multiple times until they're broken up. Now again, I don't advise doing this any time of the year. Just for the first cut of the year, get down in there and get those leaves out. Any other time of the year, if I need to get under here with the trimmer, I will trim it taller so it doesn't stress out the summer heat. Again, this cool season grass doesn't like the heat. But here for the first cut of the year, it's acceptable because I want to get these leaves out of there and I want things to breathe and open up. And the idea being is I only have to do this one time really. So after that, I'll come in, we'll cut like normal, let this grow, and we'll also allow our good fertilization and irrigation practices to help this area pop back up. So yeah, little trick there with the trimmer. Then finally, I'm going to go ahead and put a bow on this by edging it. Now, as you'll see across the boulevard there, we have an internet line being put in all over town, and because of that, we got some tear-ups that we're going to have to deal with. But that's neither here nor there. That'll be fixed, whether it's us or the company. As you can see, though, doing a little teamwork here and putting in a nice edge. Now, my edger here, I like to blade edge my sidewalks. I just find it way better when it comes to creating a nice straight up and down edge. I can do it with a trimmer. There are times where I do, and when I do it, and when I don't, I just blade edge. So just kind of go by how I feel there. Then of course, more blowing at the end. I have a lot of questions about what backpack blowers I like. I like the BR800s for maintenance, and when I'm doing cleanups, I prefer the Echo PB9010s. That's my fleet, that's what I run, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.